They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. If you're 59, you don't have 20 years to waste, but you have exactly enough time to win. Starting over at 59 isn't just about the math, it's about the mindset. Most people would look at the calendar and give up, but you're not most people. You're here because you're ready to build. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to lay out a comprehensive wealth plan specifically for the late starter. This is the exact strategy I would use to go from zero to secure in the next decade. Phase 1, the brutal audit. You cannot fix a problem you haven't measured. We start by stripping everything down to the foundation. What do you owe? What do you own? Start by tracking every single cent for 30 days. It's tedious, but it's necessary. You'll find leaks you didn't even know existed. Subscriptions, convenience fees, and lifestyle creep. Inventory everything. Do you have old retirement accounts from previous jobs? Equity in a home? Any physical assets you no longer use? Every item is a potential seed for your new wealth. Debt is a state of emergency. At 59, high-interest debt is a fire that will consume your future. We need to extinguish it with extreme prejudice before we can focus on growth. Phase 2, maximizing your primary engine, your income. If your current salary isn't enough to fund a 50% savings rate, we need to increase your value in the marketplace. You have decades of industry knowledge. That is your most valuable product. Consulting or specialized coaching can often yield 3 to 4 times your current hourly rate. Enter the side hustle sprint. This isn't about driving for apps, it's about high-margin skills, digital products, technical writing, or project management. Focus on what scales. Your network is your net worth. Reconnect with former colleagues and industry peers. Opportunities at this stage often come through relationships, not job boards. Be proactive. Phase 3, building the savings wall. Normal rules don't apply to us. We aren't aiming for a 10% savings rate. We are aiming for 40, 50, even 60%. It requires sacrifice. We call this budgeting for battle. Every dollar has a mission. If it's not keeping you alive or making you money, it's a wasted resource. Lean out your lifestyle until it hurts, then lean it out more. Phase 4, tactical investing. We don't have the luxury of time for traditional compounding to do all the work. We must be surgical with our asset allocation. Growth and safety must coexist. Maximize your catch-up contributions. The government gives you an advantage for being over 50. Use it. These tax-advantaged buckets are the fastest way to shield your growth. Understand the difference between traditional and Roth accounts. At 59, the immediate tax break of a traditional IRA might be more valuable than the future tax-free growth of a Roth. Consult a pro. The core of your portfolio should be low-fee index funds. Don't chase individual stocks or crypto fads. We need the reliable historical growth of the entire market. Stability is our priority. Consider dividend growth stocks. As you approach retirement, these companies pay you just to own them. It's about building a cash flow machine that replaces your salary. Phase 5, the great lifestyle shift. This is often the hardest part. Downsizing your home is the quickest way to unlock 6 figures of equity and slash your monthly overhead. Have you looked at Geo-Arbitrage? Moving to a state or country with a lower cost of living can effectively double the purchasing power of your savings. It's a strategic retreat for a massive win. When considering Geo-Arbitrage, look at healthcare quality, local taxes, and proximity to family. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the life you're building in that new location. Your health is a financial asset. A wealth plan without a fitness plan is a house of cards. Preventing medical debt is just as important as accumulating assets. Eat for longevity. The biggest hurdle isn't the math, it's the regret. You must forgive your younger self for the mistakes of the past. Shame is a heavy burden that slows you down. Drop it. Don't compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Focus only on the gap between where you were yesterday and where you are today. Progress is the only metric that matters. We're building for a 30-year retirement. That means we don't just need a lump sum, we need a sustainable system. We're planning for the long game, even with a late start. Don't rush to claim Social Security. For every year you wait past your full retirement age until age 70, your benefit increases by about 8%. That's a guaranteed return you can't find elsewhere. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In the next decade, your discipline will be your greatest asset. It will be the difference between security and struggle. Phase 7, protecting what you've built. As we accumulate wealth, we must protect it from lawsuits, market crashes, and inflation. Insurance and diversification are non-negotiable. Long-term care is the biggest threat to a retirement nest egg. Look into long-term care insurance or hybrid policies now while you're healthy. Don't leave your future to chance. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. Ensure you have a will, healthcare proxy, and power of attorney in place. Protecting your assets also means ensuring they go where you want them to. Inflation is the silent thief. We can't just keep cash under the mattress. We must stay invested in assets that outpace the rising cost of living. We play offense and defense. Focus on yield. In your late 60s, you want assets that produce income regardless of market price. Rental properties, REITs, and high-yield bonds are part of the arsenal. Never stop learning. The financial landscape is always changing. Staying informed about tax laws and investment vehicles is your duty. Your education is a multiplier. Here is your first 90 days plan. Month 1, the audit and purge. Month 2, income maximization. Month 3, setting up your tactical investment accounts. No excuses. At the 5-year mark, we do a total review. Are we on track? Do we need to pivot? This isn't a set it and forget it plan. It's a living, breathing strategy for your success. There will be setbacks. The market will dip and life will happen. The difference between those who fail and those who thrive is the speed of their recovery. Get back on the horse. Stay anchored to your why. Why are you doing this? For your family, for your peace of mind, for your dignity? When the sacrifice feels too heavy, remember your anchor. Tax efficiency is a key pillar of late-stage wealth building. Understand tax loss harvesting and charitable giving strategies to minimize what you owe. Every tax dollar saved is a dollar earned. Master asset protection. This includes proper insurance coverage and understanding how to structure your holdings to shield them from unforeseen liabilities. Your defense is as important as your offense. Automate your success. Set up automatic transfers to your investment and savings accounts. When wealth building is automatic, you remove the friction of decision-making and ensure consistency. Finally, consider your legacy. What values and resources do you want to leave behind? This plan isn't just about your security. It's about the foundation you lay for the generations that follow. Remember, wealth is just a tool for fulfillment. What does a rich life look like to you? Is it travel, time with family, or giving back? Align your financial plan with your personal values for a truly wealthy life. Visualize the finish line. Imagine the day you wake up and know that your expenses are covered, your debts are gone, and you are truly free. That vision is what drives us forward. It's time to stop talking and start doing. Open that spreadsheet, call that advisor, list that asset for sale. The plan only works if you take the first step right now. You are 59, you are starting over, and you are going to win. This is your wealth plan. There are no more excuses. Let's get to work.